Get you in here. Yeah, it's not like any of us have to get out at like 4:30 tomorrow morning or anything. Yeah. Hey, it was supposed to be 4 a.m. Now it's 5 a.m. that I have to be online. So that was a whole extra hour I got from them. That's why like Derek just whines about having to get out. Like, come on, Derek, you bum. So is he? He might be. Shit, I don't know. He might be. No, is it Troy? Is it Troy not behind us? It might. I don't know. That might be, dude. I don't know. Seems logical, right? That seems pretty far west. Detroit time zone. Yeah, no. Oh no, they're in Eastern. I'll be darned. I would have thought. I would have thought Central for sure, but apparently they are Eastern. Huh. Man, I would have even less sympathy. So, that's crazy. They gotta be right on the line. Oops. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I only know a handful of people have got the vaccine, Ryan, but so far they've all had no like issues. So yeah, interesting. Please stop. Please stop. Interesting. Good. 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 Yeah, that's pretty good. We had that's good. That's really good. I think personally, but whatever that's worth for people. But I think it's good. I see you're kind of starting to pop in. Are you in, Jason? Or are you not? You are in. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Cool. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Display capture. Um. Mm-hmm. Why is it doing Yeah, baby, it's great. You got it, babe. You got it. You got it, baby. Exactly. All right, when can I do this? Sure. That was true. That was very sad. Interesting. Some people are just like things, yeah. All right. So, I'll move this over now. I'm just gonna find it up here. All right. So you guys, the main event was starting. Basically, it was the kind of the last little bit you guys were in, I believe. So you guys were going to go to the big tent, I think. There is a their entrances are actually on the side. It looks like they're kind of on in the front, but they're actually this marker will redirect you to the side. What'd you say? Sorry. Yep. So there you go. The stone giants were there for basically, yeah. So, I guess wherever you guys are gonna go, which other entrance you want to pick. Not right now. You seem actually like a lot of people have already kind of moved in there ahead of you guys. So, if you guys were, why you were talking with the the drow, a lot of people have moved in to the thing. So. That was there. So. All right. Okay, when you get to the whatever side you picked, left or right, you guys, which side do you pick? All right. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Copy do this real quick. Move the players to here. That's right. Yeah, that's it. So you enter what basically appears to be like a giant tent shop, and as you enter, you see people all around and things going on. And the slot is in the middle. Technically, the lights are very dim, but you see them kind of gather. You can see him in the dim light. I'm gonna slightly darken it to make it just easier on this thing. I guess I can do this real quick, but do that. And then this is black. So you hear sounds to the left of you guys. You think it sounds like maybe like the knolls. There's some other spots where you can possibly move to sit. So just real quick. She should be getting some light from the ogres. You see some lighting.
Some light. Are they holding the torches or something?
Yeah, they have like
torches. They're like little sections of light. Yeah.
Oh, he turned off his video.
I'm back.
Hey,
Or were they? Sorry, bio break for a second.
Understood. So the you see the Barker. He's in the thing is in the center. And as you guys begin moving in here, I know it's probably dark right now, but I'm going to change that for 1 second. And boom, the lights go up. Magical lights, cascade light everywhere, filling this whole assembly. And he begins to speak. In your minds, you hear his voice. It booms and bellows. And says, "The show you've all been waiting for is about to begin. I know you were all excited." Careful, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, please. She's wrapping a USB cable around the leg of the chair. Around the spine of it. Okay. Everyone, sit right down. Find your seats. Please, quickly, so that the championship challenge can begin. I think all will be excited to see what we have here. I'm excited to a point, even maybe to make a bet, to take a chance. Who knows what we might see. Where do you guys want to sit? There is kind of seats there, the storm giant you're at. There's also the gnolls are over here. There's just random like kind of people. Just ignore the people. You guys can sit wherever you want. So
I don't know. What do you guys think about just kind of here to this side?
I don't want to sit next to Knowles. So I think I'll go over here.
Gotcha. They're like your eating buddies, though.
Yeah, but they're still Knowles.
That is true.
So they're carrion eaters. So.
Yeah, they're like.
And I feel like
it's like Babylon 5. No one eats with the Pakmara.
Yeah, they're gross.
Alrighty. Yeah, the NPCs over here. Too many NPCs today. Chris, you're gonna move your guy there?
Yeah, I'm moving him now. I'm sorry.
All right.
There we go.
So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, who wants to see our champions reign supreme? And like part of the crowd goes, yeah. And who would like to see the challenger overcome the new foes? And it's like a lull, like no one like. Well, then at first, let's let the preamble exist. Let the initial festivities take place, and let them begin in blood. And as he says that, these like doorways open up. I mean, it's like little portals, and you see 3 giant spiders and 2 rather large scorpions appear in the ring, and he immediately pops away up here to this corner, and with a big grin on his face, his little top hat, and the spiders begin to move through against the scorpions, seemingly at a slight disadvantage. So,
Those are spiders.
Who
these
came
are
up with this fight? A 6-year-old?
Yep.
What would happen if you put a tarantula and a scorpion together?
Oh, okay. That looks better. It
Would
looks
they
like a
fight?
fly in the other picture.
I don't know why that is a picture for giant spider, but yeah, that's the spider.
No, but when you zoom in, it looks like a spider. But when you look at it here, it
That's
kind of
like a
looks
giant
like
spider. That's like
looks
it's
like a
Sheol looking.
looks like a fly to me until you click on it. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the fight begins, and these two kind of seem to be ganging up on this one here. This one here gets a lucky blow. People are cheering. You do hear like sounds of like 30 copper on the spiders, 20 on the. I'll see that bet. Blah blah blah. Do anybody want to partake in any type of gambling?
No.
Fair enough.
That's a really unwise way to
I'll
spend
put some money on I'll put some money on some scorps.
Nothing comes of that except loss.
They look like the under whatever it is. I'm totally gonna put some money down.
Okay.
So I don't know if
Gambling is for the uneducated and elves.
well I do have a -1 to my intelligence.
So that makes sense.
How many copper? You have to put 50 copper down on the.
50 copper?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, well I put 50 copper down then.
Okay. So
You don't. Scared money don't make no money.
Is this another situation where Jason's talking and I can't hear him?
Yes,
yeah, he is talking.
he's talking.
Can
I
Ryan
haven't
not
heard him
hear
in
me?
forever. All right, so let me.
He's talking about
I'm
gambling.
just gonna reset your finger.
You guys
Yep.
can hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you fine, Jay.
Okay. So it's Ryan then. It's his fault. Okay.
Just Ryan.
There you are.
Good
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Cool.
So as the fight ensues, these two begin to grapple up, and it looks like this scorpion is going to take this spider down. These 2 spiders have taken down this scorpion, and it looks like he is not doing too well.
Somebody cheating? Scan the crowd to see if somebody's cheating.
Make a perception check.
Oh, perception. We all know how good I am at that.
Well, what is your passive? Because that's your basement.
15.
Okay, so it's a bit better than that. But you don't notice this anything out of the unusual. The Slod, the green, he's like leaning he's like the ringmaster. He's leaning like over, like, and his eyes are real intent, and he just kind of is like rocking. But there's nothing other than that. He just looks very, very intent, like staring at this conflict.
And I think we were kind of looking for his keys, right? Wasn't there something about his keys?
Correct.
Okay.
To free, he's got the right to free Leonidas. I mean, not Leonidas. Sorry, Leopold. Right?
Leopold, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ferdinand.
Do I
Ferdinand.
see-
Ferdinand. Sorry, Ferdinand Lyle. Ferdinand Lyle.
That's the that was the gnome, right?
No. Yep.
The gnome, right?
The
Okay.
gnome,
But
like,
he may also have keys on the other guy too, right? The Scorpion King.
for the cage potentially. Yeah, that could be. Yep.
Right. Okay. Can I see keys on him or no?
You do not. Nope. Not
Okay.
at this distance. Remember, he's way over here.
Yeah, I know.
So you're looking across the arena. So then the fight seems to get really intense. And then these 2 spiders do manage to kill this scorpion.
Oh.
And he is fallen dead. The other scorpion, let me just hash it out real quick. rolls. Let's go. Oh yeah, this scorpion actually gets a. It looks like the spider's doing pretty good. Then the scorpion like grabs both pincers into the side of the spider, and his tail goes up and just comes straight down. The spider does the legs out, like kind of like Auntie when he got stung by the thing.
Oh yeah, that was very sad. Bring up a sad memory. That's not
That's
very
how
nice.
I roll.
Poor Auntie.
And but just as that happens, the two spiders just like start spewing webs all over the scorpion, like from a distance, and he is getting just roped up and over. And you hear the crowds cheering, and let's just see here. And it looks like they're.
Well, I'm not cheering. I'm booing. I'm like, boo.
You know, the
Bad
other crowd's
spiders.
looking at you like, and then the two spiders move over, and just the poor, subdued, and penned scorpion.
I really think he did it according to the rules. I'm very sad.
Is then doomed.
Oh.
And they're like, yay, scorpion, yay.
I don't feel like the odds are proper. I don't believe I should have had to bet 50 to win 30.
And he
That's
says
not cool.
that was you hear the voice in your head. Oh, what an exciting beginning! We should introduce their father. Why wouldn't he come out and help save his brood before it was too late? Before they met their end. And then you see all of a sudden the same little portal opens and pops in is the scorpion, and the spiders immediately begin to surge towards him.
Does it seem like the slot did something for him to appear, or just someone else?
Make an arcane check.
Okay, well, I'm good at that. Am I allowed to do it untrained?
Untrained, no. I mean, you could just, yeah, you can, but it's not going to give you much information. You're not skilled enough in the magic to kind of know how it might have worked, but it does seem like he did do something, but you're just not skilled enough to know. But it wasn't an overt gesture, and it wasn't something he seemed to say because, well, you're hearing him in your mind, so he's not really talking, that you can tell. So, and the fight begins, and the Scorpicon is out there and he's fighting these guys. And he looks super stressed, like he just doesn't want to fight. He begins to kind of pull away from them. The spiders begin to pursue, and there's lots of howling and cheering. The orcs over here are like, blah, blah, blah. They're obviously rooting for the spiders, blah blah blah. The gnolls seem to be a little bit like ambivalent to the spiders. They're like, but they're still kind of watching the fight. Most of the ogres seem to be kind of more in favor of the Scorpicon, whatever he is. And he gets a couple good blows in. He has a staff sling materialize in his hands. He seems surprised by it, but then he has it with blade at the end, long, and he begins to work against the spiders.
He seemed surprised about it, by the way, too. Just kind of checking
like
on
materialized. Yep, into his and like practically into his hands. Does anybody else want to do anything? Or are you guys just gonna watch the fight?
Yeah, just watch the fight, I guess. See how it ends.
Wait a minute. This is the guy we talked to earlier,
yeah,
right?
And that we wanted to help, and he doesn't want to fight, and that's why I'm trying to see what the deal is with like the slot and what's actually like what's what. So
these spiders advance on him in such a way that he's like in not a very good shape, and he seems to be pulling back. And just as he's like pulling back away from them, even though he has this weapon in his hand, he's withdrawing. He's basically defensively, kind of like using it to deflect some of their attacks. They try to get him with a web. He dodges out of the way. All of a sudden, a column of fire erupts behind him and begins to like move that direction. Like, it's inching its way, like slowly going
towards him.
Yeah. So he he's back against the fire as the spiders come pulling up, and people are like cheering. Now everyone's going nuts. And you realize you couldn't recognize it before because no one speaks orc, but you think the orcs were saying like basically the word fire, fire, fire. So Anna, okay, baby, stop doing that, please. Stop, please. Can't use that on everything, okay? All right, so now he's stuck. He's got his. Dang it. That's the wrong thing.
Which orcs were saying fire, by the way? I felt like that. Like,
These orcs over here.
okay, like they were asking for it.
Sorry about that.
Maybe.
You don't speak orc. You just, like I said, like you realize that they were all chanting some word, and you just assume now because once the fire appeared, they all like broke out into like this big cry of like triumph. So you just make the assumption that they probably were screaming the word or chanting the word fire.
I don't know. If I'll go. I'll be like, foul, foul. Like, what the hell? Like,
Right,
you know,
jump into the arena?
foul. What's that?
What?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Yes, I do.
All right, so Ryan jumps into the arena. Okay, go ahead and let me redo this. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
No, oh my god. Oh. Oh, you got rolled off your guy. I forgot about that.
Got to
Oh,
target
yeah,
your
okay.
guy, and then yes.
Camera. Right.
I'm on the fire start.
Yeah, slavery's been outlawed, like in this land, if I am not correct.
You are correct.
All right, this is slavery. Come on, he doesn't want to fight. They're making him fight giant spiders. Or call a spade a spade.
Does seem like kind of a dick thing to do. Domino, what did you actually roll? Oh, you got a 0. Nice. All right. Cheers.
I rolled a 0, yeah.
That's
He's eating
amazing.
popcorn. He's like, "This is fucking good. This is
What's
good
going on?"
entertainment here."
Oh shit! Ryan's in the thing. Oh, okay.
Thought he
yeah.
was going to take a piss.
That guy looks a lot like Baldwin. No, that is Baldwin. Holy crap. Baldwin's in the fight.
What? What? My phone?
Man, 22.17. This year of 3.17. What does that even mean?
It's a tiebreaker. It's the actual stat.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me do this real quick. All right, well, William's not going to do anything. Alice not going to do anything. Baldwin, so you jump in this arena, and, like, yeah, you see the thing playing out in front of you.
I'm gonna get between him and it, like right there. Like,
Okay.
so he's at least only fighting one.
Okay, we got it.
And I'm gonna go chop suey on that thing in front of me.
Okay. You feel the heat off this wall of fire, and you realize that if you are a square closer to it, it will do damage to you, and it will probably do significant damage. So you want to be at least where you're at, if not further away from the fire. Just for, heads up.
Okay.
So, are you going to swing on it? Sorry. Jason, I think something happened with
I'm
that
okay.
thing.
You're fine. I'm fine with what it is. That's my fault. So I'll remember that in the future. So I'm an 11. So
No, like your screen, your video.
oh, I know. I'm gonna try to plug my other camera back in. I guess I was also pseudo troubleshooting my work camera that always has issues. So I'm gonna go back to my actual.
No worries.
Fucking
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know. You're doing it.
Ryan, those both miss. They're very close, but they are a little bit off. So the giant spiders are able to.
Okay.
All right. The one giant spider near him will attempt
That's
to
me.
attack him. Yep. It's going to attempt to attack him. Scorpicon. It's going to bite at him. Oh, a 12 does not hit him. Nimbles, Great Castles, was something you wanted to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Obviously, I feel like God bless. Hopefully, everyone's kind of looking where they should look. But I'm gonna try to slip back into the shadows and go stealth and maybe even like try to eke my way kind of here where it's a little bit darker. If you think I might be able to pull that off right now.
I mean,
I don't know what
no
it looks
one's
like.
looking
I
at
don't know.
you, so
Yeah.
you're probably going to be able to until you maybe do something. But
Right. Okay. So that's gonna be my go-to move here. I don't know if my cloak of Elvenkind would give me bonuses in this instance, or if that needs to be in a special area or anything like that.
what does the cloak say? Does it say it has
Can't
to
even
be?
click on it. Come on. Why won't it? let me click on it. There it is. While I wear it with its hood up, wisdom perception checks to see me have disadvantage, and I have advantage on dex stealth checks made to hide. So it's just a color helps shift to camouflage me.
Yeah. So, it won't matter.
So
Yep. So
okay.
anything will matter. Yep.
So yep. So I'll slow up. I'll slide up the hood and
Do you need
look
me to move you, or are you going to move yourself?
I'll move myself. I can move
Okay.
myself. And I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna try to kind of be around there. I don't know if there's people there or not.
There
but,
are people there, just not important, just like people.
Right. Okay.
The
Cool.
place
Yeah.
is filled with people. There's people everywhere.
Obviously, I don't care too much about them. I'm kind of more concerned about what might happen more with the slot and stuff. So, that's my thought. Okay.
Alrighty. And you do anything else? Oh, you're gonna stealth, right? So what make your stealth
Yeah,
check?
I'm stealthing. 25.
Okay, got it. All right, Lucky Star's gonna chill. Scorpicon, he pulls away from the fire as it burns him a little bit, and he's like, ah, and he pushes back towards the spider. He looks down and he goes, "You're going to risk yourself for me."
Listen, man, you don't belong here. Like, slavery's illegal. Like, you don't eat
Alright.
babies or anything, right?
Huh?
I tell him, like, you don't eat babies or anything, right?
He grins. He goes, no, not if I can help it. He attacks out at the.
Not if I can help it. That's not a straight up no.
I think he's more just taken aback by the
Could be a
question
no.
itself.
I'm gonna.
Let's see here. Anna, please stop, baby. Please stop. You're spinning my chair. Oh, well, that's still not supposed to be. I don't know why it's there. It goes. Okay. So he claws out to one of the spider, and he grabs a hold of the spider, and he brings his glaive down upon it. Oh, and he gets 2 pretty good hits. So the claw attack is a 12, and the glaive attack is 7. There's 19 damage to the spider. The spider looks really messed up from that attack. Like, that was a good combo.
I hope so. That's a strong spider.
Allie's gonna chill. The other giant spider is going to attempt to attack you, Ryan, with its bite. For 22. It doesn't have advantage, so but 22.
But I take half of poison.
Right. All right. So you take 4 from the piercing and 3 from the poison, so 7. And then I guess make your saving throw. DC 11. You have advantage on it.
Advantage.
Oh yeah, you
5.
definitely make it. Yep. So you do not get the poison condition from it. Domino the Death Dealer. What are you gonna do, sir?
I guess I'll assist Ryan. Do I want to move out in this valley of fire? What did Ryan? Did he jump down? That's why he
kind
was
of went around and kind of jumped down.
Yeah,
he basically just moved himself around and came down and in. So I just gave him the benefit of probably as the match was starting to accelerate that. There was a lot of actions where I wasn't like having you guys do turn based, so I was just gonna allow any intervention that way. So
I don't know. I might do ranged. I mean, it looks like they're handling in things pretty well there. But you know what I'll do? I can see them from here. I'll hit the spider that was just hit by the Scorpicon. Let's see. He should. I'll toll the dead him, so he makes a save.
okay.
Here it is.
Actually, as you know, as you go to cast, you feel like something happened as like you try to cast through. The words echo from your lips. You actually cast the spell. I mean, it's a cantrip, so it doesn't matter. But as the spell should manifest, somehow you see rune. I'll just do it that way. That makes sense. You see runes light up along the edge of the arena, and your spell doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, got it. So no spells. Okay. All right.
Jason, since you're kind of watching the slot has turned his head all the way and is staring now at you and the party.
Like staring at me and the party, or just at the party?
He seems to see. It's like his eyes are looking at you and the party. Like he does not seem to. Yeah, he does seem to still be able to see you.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
Okay.
his mouth spreads to like a weird, almost full Cheshire cat grin.
I'm going to relay that spells don't work in here, and then that'll be me.
You hear a voice in your head. It says, "Well, it seems as if the battle has gotten even more exciting. So we should just raise the ante, shouldn't we?" Everyone, go and make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh. It's my worst skill.
DC 18.
Oh, my God. I'm screwed.
Oh yeah, I'm really good at these.
Not you, Ryan. Ryan, you don't have to. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Woo.
18.
Yep.
Well, I don't think we're supposed to succeed then. So.
Where you're standing, and actually, sadly, a couple other random people. Suddenly, the floor opens up, but the floor doesn't open up. It's like the ground beneath you becomes something else, and you basically fall through a small little opening, a la Dimension Door, and you are plopped down here. Chris, plop down here.
Okay.
Let me do this real quick. Actually, I'm going to do this real quick. Plop down here. And then the other 3 members of your party, you notice they do not appear, but they do vanish as well.
Oh, the NPCs. Imagine that.
Yeah, that made my life a lot easier. And then you notice that on the other side of the arena, 2 large doors open, and the Driders that you saw pop in, and as they hit the ground, they look up and they just look feral. And the orcs go crazy and start screaming like in excitement. Do this real quick. Let me resort this. And we'll move her off. She's gone. And this one moves forward towards you, Jason. Let's see here. Yeah, it's gonna charge up on you. It's too like, it's like out of straight up a horror movie. Oh, actually, they only move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will move to there because that's the limit. And then like its eyes glow, and go ahead and make a. I think it's another. Well, I think it's dexterity to confirm. Because I can't type right. Oh, what's going on with roll 20? Come on, roll 20. Yeah, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. 8, 12.
23.
Oh yeah, never mind. It like seems like they're like all these like glowing lights, and they like it's almost like a powder explodes nearby you and just kind of falls around, but doesn't actually seem to hit you. So,
Okay.
yeah. The other Drider will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do the same thing towards you, Chris. Go and make a dexterity saving throw.
Great.
Do that effect real quick.
That'll do it.
I'll do explosion of magic. And it goes. But you're able to you do the matrix as it goes flying around you, so none of that like energy doesn't adhere to you. I'm trying to figure out how you dodge fairy fire, but it's a dex saving throw, so that's what it is.
Okay.
So yeah, so all right, so that was them. Baldin.
Let's see if I can hit the thing in front of me.
Oh, that's the fairy fire effect, I guess. I just saw like a purple cloud.
Oh, that second
Okay.
attack definitely hits. Nice. It looks really tore up when you hit that. Like it's not good. The fire begins to move towards you guys. You're still out of it for the most part, Ryan, but just FYI. Nimbles.
Probably the best bet. So if I'm gonna get here so I can get advantage, hopefully,
Okay. Sure.
and I will attack him. I don't know if a 14 will hit or not.
A 14 will just hit. Yep.
Okay,
And
good.
that seems to be enough to drive down the spider,
Okay, cool.
and it collapses its legs up, and you just hear the crowd booing. Boo, boo.
And then-
And you think you hear others of like more bets, different bets. Everyone's betting on something else.
18. And then I'm gonna move. Try to move there. So it's 15. 15.
Okay.
20, 30. And I can stay out of like I don't redo threats, stuff like that, Mikey. So I should be good there. So and that'll be that.
All right. The giant spider's gonna still attack the Scorpicon. And it will do a bite. I believe that will not hit. Oh, his card is not working right. That's awesome. Why isn't his card working right? It was fine. Just get it. Oh no, there it is. What's it doing? There it goes. 17. Nope. Yeah, it does not hit him as it goes to bite at him. He will attack it back. Kind of the same thing he did last time. He brings his he claw around to grab a hold of it. Oh, because I keep clicking on the fire. I gotta move him away from the fire. Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, he the fire like scorches at or like but he's now so close to it, it is actually hurting him. Let me make his saving throw. He will attempt to dodge the fire. Oh, yeah, he is able to kind of dodge. He'll take half damage. The fire does seem to be pretty bad. He takes 13 points of damage from the fire.
That was half?
Yep. And he then attacks the spider with his claw.
I think he has advantage over Jason, right?
Yeah, I guess technically he would, but he brings the glaive down with advantage, so yeah, he gets a crit on that glaive. So he just like spears into the closet, and then just his claw grabs it, and he brings the glaive down, and it just up the middle of its back, and just it's dead. It's just dead. So and he immediately moves. Oh, that's just by fire again. Stop grabbing the fire. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's right there. All right. Allie. She looks around and she's like confused of what to do. She begins to mumble some words or try to. And let's see here. Yep. She shoots a bolt of fire at this guy here. 2 fire bolts at this guy. $18 will hit for 14 damage. The Dreader does not seem to like that. He's very annoyed. But they're also already kind of crazy. So, you notice that like the way he casts Fairy Fire, but you think he just like it's almost like just instinctual that they cast it. Like it's not even like he thought about it. They just kind of cast it. So it's not like they're still very feral. Domino the Death Dealer.
Okay. I got 30 feet, 6. Okay. I'm gonna move. Obviously, I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna try to slash at this damn guy. 1.
Oh, I need to change that too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna go around. Can I go around? I'm gonna go around like here. I can't move my guy. What the hell? I think you moved my guy last, right? Do I have to re-drop him in?
You shouldn't have to, I wouldn't think, because I moved Jason's guy in Alley, but They move. Well, obviously different. Try. What happens when you try to move your guy?
I mean, I can highlight him, but I can't move him. Hold on, what the hell is going on? This is annoying. 1 second. This is really irritating. There we go.
Are you on the select button?
Oh, I am on the select button. How the hell do I get off that?
Select is what you need to be on.
Yeah, you want to be on select move.
No, I know, but it's on
Select
the
move.
it's on the move map
There
thing.
you go.
Wow, that
No,
was
that-
me. That was me. Trying to see if that helped.
What the fucking frack? No. Select move. I'm just gonna redrop myself in. I guess that'll work, right?
Where are you gonna redrop yourself from?
I don't know. Like, can I take? Well, I can't move, so I can't pick myself up to redrop me. All right. Well, I was gonna move behind behind the other side, the left side.
Hold on, let me see if I can look at something. Still controlled by your character. Yeah, down to the death dealer. Chris, I can do this real quick. Hold on, let me do this. And I'll just do this real quick. Players, down to the death dealer. There you go, Chris. See if you can move that guy now.
Well, now it's pitch black.
Well, just give it a second. It should update. Did it update?
Not yet.
Hey, baby.
You know, I can just come back. You know, I reload roll 20, right?
You can try that. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Now go ahead and take a look now. See if you can see.
Oh, there
that.
you go. I got it.
See if you can
Oh, I
move
can
it. Yeah. Cool.
What the hell?
Whoa.
No, I'm trying to move to the left. I can't. It's like a football field. I can't cross midfield.
Really?
Yeah, there's a barrier crossing midfield. I can't go to the left side of the half
Hold on.
court
There
here.
is. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. There is something there. What is it there for? Oh, that was. Never mind. Yep. Hold on. Let me delete that. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, I can move now. Here, I was gonna go here. Is that okay? There we go.
Sure.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try to slash at this guy. Here we go. There we go. All set. Core.
Kind of got to be there if you want to hit him because you're melee.
Okay. Well, I figured because he's what?
But you can
Large.
still got to be adjacent squares because my squares underneath don't match up with the squares for the thing. So just yeah. But yeah, go ahead. 17 does not hit. You bring your axe down and he like chitters his spider legs and moves around and hisses back at you.
17 does not hit.
Does
Wow.
not hit.
Alrighty then. Well, that would be me.
Hold on, down to the death dealer. I'm gonna get down to you. Oh, what was your AC? You were 0. Hold on, let me add you back into the initiative. Add turn and 0. All right. This strider is going to move over to here, and it will attempt to attack Allie. Comes running up, and it will. It has as it goes to like it's just craziness. A long sword appears in its hand, like it just kind of materializes, and it attempts to attack her. Oops. It will hit. I don't have my helmet. Let me turn off my thing so everyone doesn't think I'm cheating. Please get in bed, baby. Please stop doing this. You're just making mommy mad. No, thank you. And it will attack her again. Oh, it crits. Ooh. And then as it it stabs her, like hits her twice, and then the second hit is really harsh. And then it kind of like just scoops her up with the blade and goes to bite at her. This is in its feralness. And that actually will not hit. As she mumbles some words, and a shield of energy seems to protect her. Actually, it still will hit. Never mind, it does hit. 4 plus 10 poison. Ouch. 9, 18, 21, 25, 35 points of damage.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Allie's like, ugh. She's like in its mouth, like, ah, and stabbed at her. Atlas. The other Drider will turn to attack you, Chris.
Yep.
And as it goes to lash out at you, again, a long sword appears in its hand. And it lashes out at you. 8. Lashes out at you again. 20.
Yeah, that
Not a
hits.
crit, but a 10 slashing.
Okay.
And then as it like reaches down to bite at you with its feral maw. 9. 9. Balden.
He will grumble out like, "Let her go, you son of Loth's whore," and just move up there and knock the shit out of that guy.
Sure, go for it.
He's a little mad.
That hits. That does not.
I'm gonna use my action surge.
Quite the range there on those 2 attacks. Gotcha. Oh, the 19 does hit. So you got 2 hits there. You probably have to reroll that damage. Yeah, you have to reroll that damage.
Hey,
You have to reroll that. Oh, you have to take the
oh,
second
that's
one.
6. You do have to take the second one.
Got it. All right, and then what's your other damage? That's got the range of damage. All right.
I'm also gonna blow my second wind.
Okay.
Or that takes your bonus. Yeah, that takes your bonus.
Yeah.
Wait, does action surge take a bonus action to
No,
use or
action
no?
surge is just free.
Right, then I will use my second wind.
Yep. I didn't think you were that hurt.
I'm 39,
Okay, gotcha. Good deal.
86. So
Yes, you get what your fighter level plus your constitution, right? So
it's
Nem-
double the die roll. God damn it.
but then plus isn't it plus your fighter level?
It is plus my fighter level,
Yeah.
but still.
Didn't you also take? Did you not take a special? Or maybe that was just the thing. Is there a feat or something you have that keeps that from being so bad? Didn't you take like?
It doubles the roll.
Oh, really? Okay.
One becomes a 2.
Okay.
No, it's
So
not
you
a
did
feat,
take
it's your
that.
item. It's
That's
the,
what the
it's the
double
item you
came from.
have. It's the it's
That
like
blows that.
Oh
You
no,
know-
wait a minute, hold on. I took
Yeah, that's what
took a
took something that
Hold on.
prevented that from
Wait.
being so bad, no matter what. Or is it the amulet?
it's the beads of
or
refreshment that he has.
no, it's the amulet that I have. That it just doubles it though. That's what it does.
maybe I mean that probably that might be it. But
Where's the amulet on your thing?
Whenever you roll to regain hit points, double the number of hit points.
Yeah, but what's it called?
Amulet of
Health.
or parapet of wound closure. Sorry.
Parapet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't see it. I thought I dragged everything to people's.
you might want to take that one back for a refund.
It's in the player list. It's on there.
What?
That parapet of wound closure. It's on the list.
It's on the
No.
list. I pulled it
No,
up.
no, I'm no problem. No, I thought I put everybody's items in their character sheet. Your sheet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like I don't see it on your character sheet.
Oh.
That's what I'm just kind of confused by. Did something not save the last time I was doing things? That's what it looks like. Stupid roll 20. So glad I do work in this stupid thing. Parapet of wound closure.
Oh no, shit. Never mind.
Now you have it in your character. Why? What's wrong?
Oh.
Oh, I'm nothing. Good. We good.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it applied to second wound. When do you know? Well, that's fine. You can apply it to second wound, but we'll look at it because then whenever you roll the, that's probably good. It just is when you generate hit points. That's probably fine. So, but yeah, Cool. It's on your character sheet now. Nimble's Great Castle.
Boom. Boom.
Okay.
And super boom. Boom his ass.
22
Yeah,
will hit.
boom his ass. So 12 and 19, and then I'm gonna take my bonus action, and it won't be sneak attack for this.
The
And
16
it
will
looks like
not
it
hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you go,
Okay.
like it just skitters its feet around, but it does drop Allie out of its mouth. Like it's mad at you guys now. Giant spider. Well, you dead. Scorpicon. He charges up, and he lashes out with his claws. You will not hurt these people. I don't know what happened to his accent.
I be right back.
The peoples. I can get rid of giant spider. And he will attempt to claw at it, and he will miss. He will attempt to claw. No, he will then swing his glaive down on it. He won't get advantage. Oh, the glaive does hit though, for 11 slashing. And then he kind of twists the body around, and he begrudgingly, like he seems to be like almost like choking down vomit as his stinger comes down and strikes at the spider, but it misses. So Allie, she's going to disengage and then use her move action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gonna go here. She's like, oh, that wasn't good. Domino the Death Dealer.
I'm going to swing on this guy.
Like you should have had advantage. I think.
Don't tell me if it hits or misses yet, because I might use the thing.
You do have advantage on it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I got to change that. Advantage.
The 19 does hit.
Okay. And I will hit for 9.
Okay.
And I will use an extra attack to try it again. Down there.
I took damage off of him with the guy. Hold on.
23. I'm sure that hits
That does hit.
for 13.
Nice.
And I will. I'll healing word myself.
Sounds like a good thing to do. Go ahead and roll a d20. Just a d20, flat d20.
That's right, that doesn't work in here.
No, go ahead, roll it.
I would know that anyway, because my last spell fizzled anyway, so I would know that.
But you saw Allie cast. So I'm saying if you're going to cast again, go and roll a d20.
Okay, roll d20. Got it. D20. Move the turn order. There we go. Move the turn order again. D20 there.
Okay, you feel like something goes like messing with your magic, but it goes through.
Oh, say wild magic.
All right, so you get 6 hit points back.
Was it bonus action?
Yep.
Yeah, healing word's a bonus action. What's the beautiful thing about it? The Drider will. Oh wait, wasn't your second attack a bonus action, Chris, or do you have a second attack legit now?
No, I don't have a second attack. That was. Oh, maybe that was my bonus. I don't know. I thought that was.
Well,
I only get.
just
okay.
you'll use that healing word as your bonus action this next round. Well, you just got the benefit early, so.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is a bonus action. Yeah, a bonus. Yep. Sorry, I screwed that up.
That's all right.
Sorry,
Minor
Chris.
thing. It's a minor thing. No, I was like trying to like wait. He doesn't have a second attack, so I was trying to figure that out. So. Oops. Whoa. Not her. Keep closing these windows. The Drider turns and like basically just turns himself kind of sideways, and he's gonna like lash his long sword out at you, Jason, and then at you, Ryan. So he's gonna whip one sword at you, Jason. He rolls a 7. Terrible roll. Actually, fumbles. But as the weapon falls from his hand, he goes to attack Ryan again, and it seems to rematerialize in his hand again. 17, Ryan. Hopefully that hits.
That'll hit.
Oh, it does? Oh, my bad. For 4 slashing.
And I've only got a 16.
Gotcha. No problem. And then he was going to, let's see, high or low. Let's see, high will be Jason, low will be Ryan. How's that? D20. 2. That's what I got. So Ryan, he tries to bite at you. 22. Oh, hit.
That'll hit.
Bite is full of poison, and you feel it go into your veins, but your hardiness allows you to resist most of it. So you take 2 piercing and 8 poison damage. The other Drider will do the same thing. It will turn himself kind of like, and he goes to lash out the Scorpicon with his long sword. And he crits. Nice. For 6 damage. And then on you, Chris, he attacks you. You rolled a 12. And let's see, high will be the Scorpicon, and low will be you, Chris. And he rolled a 12, so he's going after the Scorpicon with his bite. And he bites into the Scorpicon. 25, yeah. 2 piercing, 3 poison. So let me see here. I think he might be resistant to poison. He's immune to poisons. So that doesn't hurt at all. So 2 and 6. So 8 damage. Baldwin.
All right, I'm gonna chunk this mother. Do I get advantage now because of
You do,
Senor
sir.
Jason?
You do.
All right. Crit.
Yes, that is, sir. All right, so just, yeah, if you do click on it, we'll max, in whatever the roll is, we'll add it to a max dice. So the roll was, is 10 the max
10.
anyway?
12 is the max.
Oh, 12 is the max. Oh, so yours does work. Oh, yours is good. Yours is good. All right, so 25 damage. That was solid. Jeez Louise.
And strike number 2.
Wow.
Advantage is cleaning up for Ryan. It looks very badly hurt. That's awesome. I'm glad the thing's working. That's perfect. Ryan's character's well done. All right. Yeah.
And I will grumble like you shouldn't put things in your mouth that that aren't yours.
Perfect. Nathaniel Greycastle.
Not dead yet.
No. It's
Oh,
badly
well,
hurt though. It is badly hurt.
I don't like how you said no like that, but whatever. I'm gonna lash out as well. Go get him, bitches. Damn you, bitch.
That will not hit.
You need to get rid of the rapier of warning. It's telling them that you're coming.
I'm coming right at you. Oh. The short sword
23 will hit.
23 will hit.
And 18 damage.
So. Yeah, that was pretty solid. It is looking in really bad shape. Scorpicon will attempt to attack the thing.
I'm gonna
He
stay
will
here.
Claw. He will hit. He will claw, which will hit. Then he. Oh shoot! No, he can't do that. Sorry, second claw doesn't count. Well, actually, no, this way he'll claw, and then he'll begrudgingly sting at it. And that does hit. So 8. I'm pretty sure they're immune to poison. 10 and 12. 22. 29. All right. Allie is going to. She attempts to mumble some words, and like the magic just fizzles in the air. She's like, "What is going on?" Domino the Death Dealer.
I will swing, and then I will use my the healing word I used last time. That'll be all.
Yep, that's fair.
All right.
Nice. You guys are a crit party tonight.
Okay, so what would that be? The
I think we have it in there. Well, maybe not. Yeah, we do. So it's 13,
Okay.
and then you have the +8 from your thing. Perfect. Yeah.
1,
Yeah, so 21. Yep.
and then I will get my 6 hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Perfect. Your
Was
your mind is awash with a weird like sensation as ladies and gentlemen, these new competitors are just so powerful. This no longer seems fair. We should change and up the ante, shan't we? And
Oh
he does have I forgot to mention this, I apologize. He does have a staff. And he now it's very obviously that he hits the staff against the ground twice and it glows. And when it glows, the Drider in front of you guys gets really big.
great.
Large. And like you notice almost not all, but a significant amount of its wounds close. And this one does the same thing to you guys, because you actually just get pushed away from it. And a significant part of its wounds close. Do this real quick. And the crowd goes crazy, like, woo! And he goes, and fire, fire! Let them know wherever they go, the burn will go. And the fire begins to move towards you guys. Like it's actually like not just closing in; it's like moving towards you guys. All right. Now, for as scary as their big size gets, the rules for enlarge, not that scary because they just get an extra D4 of their damage. So
Large kind of sucks nowadays.
yeah, I mean, they actually they should technically get easier to hit. They don't really, that doesn't really go. They get advantage on strength checks, but yeah, enlarge is like meh. All right, let's do which one. All right, this is going to attempt to attack you, Ryan. Long sword at you, just a normal roll. A 21. And
Yep.
against you, Jason, a 24. Well, I guess the enlarge really helped him. Ryan, 4 slashing. Oh, hold on, plus the D4. So Jason, 6 slashing. Ryan, you take an extra 1, and Jason, you take an extra 1. There you go. So, and then he's gonna bite high. He'll try to bite Jason. Low will bite Ryan. 17. So he will bite Jason. I guess it makes sense. Oh, 19. This bite does hurt. 1 piercing, 13 poison. Plus a D4, 3. So 4 damage, 4 piercing plus 13 poison. So 17 damage.
17. I'm gonna half that.
Oh, you're gonna half it? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Chris, he's gonna do the same thing with you guys. They're gonna split the attacks. 1 long sword at you, Chris. I'll do your first. 21 against the Scorpionox, 14. And then he'll try to bite the Scorpionox. And you will hit that. So your attack against you, Chris, is 8 slashing plus 1 D4, so 1 damage. So 9 damage total.
9, yeah, okay.
Yep. And against the Scorpionox, poison doesn't matter, is 3 plus his D4 is 4. Ooh, 7 damage. And people begin cheering like, woo! You notice that Jason, you're probably like the gnolls are they're screaming something at this ogre here. And you know, Baldwin.
Does this thing look like it's got a lot of hit points left? I'm talking, this thing healed up a lot, right?
It healed up a lot, yeah. Not full, but a lot.
All right. I will
Say, like,
use my
75%.
bracelet and I add stone to flesh on it.
Shit. Awesome.
Flesh to stone, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I know. He's like, I'm good, thanks, man. What is the DC save on this thing? Hold on.
It's an 18 con.
Yeah. He does have a good constitution. He does not have any extra bonuses to it. And he rolled a 13. So I think the first roll, you don't immediately turn to stone, but you do start to. Flesh to stone. Yeah, flesh to stone. You tip to turn creature to stone. The creature's restrained, and then they make another save at the end of the spell. Okay. All right. So he is now restrained, and his flesh begins to harden.
Does restrain mean he cannot move?
Restrained means he cannot move. Correct. He also fails dex saving throws, and I believe you get advantage. Well, you guys already have advantage, but.
All right. I'm gonna back away then. Here.
A strange creature becomes 0. It cannot benefit bonus attack rolls. I think he can still make an attack of opportunity, though, Ryan, if you're disengaging, unless you're going to. But it's just a swing.
I'll take the chance. It's better than getting a swing and a bite.
Sure. 14.
2.
So. I just like getting.
Oh. If you want to hit it, Jason, you'll still have advantage. And what is it? You can back off it. He can't move. He can't come towards us.
And yep.
I'm gonna try to get a little crazy here, I guess.
Nathaniel, it's your turn. If Ryan, if that's your, that was good.
Yeah. I guess I'll try to be a little crazy here and see how this works out. Fuck my life though. I'm not in good shape. I will attack it, like you said, right? Because there's an advantage to doing that. Apparently, I missed the reading of it, but that's fine.
It's restrained, so you have advantage. Well, those are pretty solid. Yep.
So that'll be my hit, right? And so with that,
are you not doing the 20 damage?
What's that?
You're not doing the 20 damage?
20 damage.
Oh, okay.
20 damage. Yep. I'm gonna take a. Let's see if I do this right. Is there anything impeding, getting in my way from making a run towards the slot?
You have to climb. Nothing that you can see. You have to like go up onto the. Yeah, nothing that you can see. You have to.
How
go up.
high is that? Like 10 feet or something?
Yeah, I'll say it's a 10-foot banister. Yeah, about 10 feet. Yeah. It's a wall, a 10-foot wall.
Okay. So dash is like what, double move basically?
Yep.
Fuck it. So that'll be this here.
So you're gonna disengage from him with your bonus action, I assume.
So I don't even have to do that because I attacked him.
Mobility.
My mobility allows me to doesn't matter for the rest of the turn whether I hit him or not. So I can just run right past him, and I'm gonna look to fling myself up where the slot is if I can.
Yeah, you can. You can. The slot seems to be moves. He'll just stand there, I guess.
40. And I guess I'll just try to jump up there where he is if possible. I don't know.
You'll make an athletics check. Well, it's 10 feet. You can make 10 feet. So you'll make 10 feet no matter what. At least catch it with your hands and kind of start to pull yourself up. As you go to catch it with your hands, though, you realize you hit something. Like some sort of force barriers on that side of it.
I figured I had to try. So.
No, that's good. So,
so if I do that real quick, but he can't move anymore, can he? You're saying, right, Ryan? The big thing.
Yeah, he's stuck. He can't.
All right.
Theoretically, he's stuck until he makes 3 saving throws, and if he fails 3, he's already failed 1. He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah,
And he would be stuck
effectively
that
dead.
first turn, no matter what, right?
Giant statue.
All right. All right. That's it then, I guess.
I'm planning to head south and help them.
The Scorpicon he'll claw attack with his advantage from you. He will miss both those this time, but he will try to glaive attack. We'll give him advantage. There we go. The glaive. Oh, a crit on with the glaive. It's just 16 points of damage, and then he just begrudgingly stings it. He crits on the sting. I'm pretty sure they're immune to poison too. So 12 and 16, so 28 points of damage. Ali, she will begin mumbling some words again. Yes, and all of a sudden, a firebolt of energy shoots out and strikes at the Drider, possibly hitting it. Definitely hitting it for 18. That's actually a really good hit for her. He is starting to look bad again. Except that he's starting to get very stone-like in his appearance, like, oh. Domino the Death Dealer.
All right, whatever. I will swing at this guy. What the hell else am I going to do?
Oh, I forgot to have you roll your save last round. I guess that was my bad. Bank error in your favor.
What save for what?
Because when it hit you.
Oh yeah. Oh my crazy save. Yeah. I mean, I haven't gone yet. I can do the crazy save.
Just go ahead and attack it.
Oh, okay.
Bank error in your favor, like I said.
Forgot about the crazy save. Oh, he's hit me multiple times now that I think about it. Right?
Yeah, maybe twice. Well, no, I think I missed you a bunch because you didn't have that many hit points. So you're at 5 now. That will hit.
Very little.
You do have advantage. So if you want to roll again to see if you get a crit.
Well, it hits anyway, right? So
Let's see if you get a crit.
Oh, right. Okay, roll again.
Okay. Nice.
8.
What you gonna do?
Oh no, that's it. That's what
okay.
I mean. Sorry, I got nothing else.
The Slod looks down and you hear the voice like, "Oh ho ho! Looks like he wants to bring the fight to outside the arena. No, nay, not us. Just those in there who play." And the staff comes down and glows, and you notice the fire begins to move towards you here, but fire doesn't move very fast. We have a feeling he's gonna cut that part off, Jason. He's like, not so. This guy will basically hiss at you, Ryan, and be frustrated. I think it's at will. No, once a day. So you already
gotta make a save.
Yeah, he will at the end of his round. I was just like, but yep, he will make a save. Oh, he makes a really good save that time. So. But 1-4-1 against.
1-1.
Yep. So I mean, it really still like locked him down by making that first fail. So. Nope.
So it's over now, though, as far as that aspect of things goes.
What is over?
No, he's still stuck.
Okay.
Yeah. Still restrained at the moment.
Okay.
He's just got to keep making saves until he either makes 3 or fails 3.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's like the death saves. Okay, gotcha.
It's very similar to death saves. Yep.
Okay.
The Drider will then kind of split his attacks again. Chris, do you want to go first? Or you want to go second?
Go ahead, hit me.
All right, he's going to hit you first, and he rolls a 17.
No good.
All right, then he will try to hit the Scorpicon, and he rolls an 8, and he will bite the Scorpicon. And for 23, which does hit, but the poison doesn't seem to bother the Scorpicon. He's like, "You monstrous, disgusting creature." Minus 6. So 6 damage, not too bad. Balden.
Right. I will look at Allie and I'll tell her, I'm like, let's focus on the one down there. This one looks like it's stuck for now. And I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Like, find the fire.
3.
That is gonna let him attack you if you move out of him.
It's fine. He's got disadvantage on all attacks.
Oh, he does have disadvantage?
It's part of restrained.
Oh, just restrained?
Yeah, and restrained.
I missed that then.
I just pulled it up.
Okay, maybe I missed it then. Oh yeah. My bad. Yep. All right, let me redo that with it. it's going to lash at you with a long sword with disadvantage. All right, well, I'll just do that. I'll roll twice. No, I can do this way. Disadvantage. 13.
I won't hit.
Yep. It's fine.
And I'll double move so I can get down there, but that's it.
Got it. No problem. Nimble's Great Castle.
What's this guy's reach?
His reach looks huge, to be honest, because he's gotten gigantic. I didn't actually think about taking into account its reach, but its reach is big. So it can reach. It probably has a 10-foot reach around it, going from large to huge. Double check my live size. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Big, McLarge, huge.
Exactly.
Roll.
I don't know why this is showing up the way it is. Can I get the bottom arrow here? Come on.
Rock hard.
Actually, I'm sorry. They're gargantuan right now. Sorry, they went to gargantuan because it doubled their size. They were 10 by 10. Now they're 20 by 20.
Ugh.
5, 10. Oh wait, but more than likely he used his reaction already, so I wouldn't necessarily have to worry about it.
Correct.
So unless he has multiple whatever nonsense.
That doesn't
Okay.
exist anymore. I don't think.
5, 10.
Except for something probably like hydras or octopuses or something with multiple limbs can do something like that. I'm sure, but.
Okay. So right, dash lets you double your move, right?
Yes, it's certainly the dash action is just more movement for your action.
Right. I gotcha. So it's not like just plus 10 or anything like that, right? It's just
Correct.
double, right? Up to double, whatever. Okay. So then I can get down here, and I'm gonna make an attack on his ass.
Okay.
And unless the other guy gets a AOO for some reason, I will. $22,
That will hit.
18, and then I'll follow up with
Oh, there it goes. Man, I didn't see your thing yet.
nothing. So.
Yeah, so 18 damage.
Oh, actually, I wouldn't have the. No, yeah, I would still be fine.
Well, no, don't you that dash? Doesn't you use your cunning action to dash?
Yeah, I would use my cunning action to dash.
Right, which is a bonus, so you wouldn't have that second attack at all. Right, because aren't you?
Right, because when
offhand
you do the
with
dash action, you typically don't have a bonus action. Yeah, there we go. That's right. Yeah, that's how that works.
Well,
Okay,
yeah. Normally, no, only you can do that. Normally, a dash takes your full action
Takes your full
Something
action.
is-
Yeah. But it allows me to do it as a half action. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
as a bonus. Yep. All right, the Scorpicon will attack. He will attempt to claw. He will miss. He will glaive. He will hit, and he will sting, and that will hit. So, oops. Well, that's fine. So 7 and 7, so 14 damage. Allie's going to kind of do the same thing. She's going to try to move all the way around, and she's just kind of move down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, she can go to here. But that matters. Domino the Death Dealer.
I will hit it, and I've got everybody's in range. I can help everybody. Me.
That will definitely hit.
For 14. And I will, for everyone, I will give everybody some mass healing word. For everyone.
Go and roll 20.
Oh yeah, the 20 stupid thing again. Oh damn it. A D20 over here. Boom, boom, boom. Shit.
The spell does go. I mean, spell is spent, but you don't get the benefit. Nothing happens.
Got it. Okay. I
Still
used it.
burns the slot.
Yeah. Oh, let me burn it that way.
Strider appears, gonna just basically hiss and be angry. Actually, you see often like he's puffed in a cloud of darkness. In his frustration, he has now masked himself in a thing of darkness.
So there's just a big pool of darkness in the center of the ring.
He did, yeah. He pretty sure he did a
Is he just questioning? Is he bigger than the pool of darkness?
Let me look real quick. Hold on. He might be. How big is
I thought it was like a 20-foot thing.
Well, if it's 20 by
he's
20, he's just
gargantuan
fine.
now.
But which is 20 by 20. It's a 15-foot
Okay.
sphere. Okay, hold on.
Like
So he is going to be a little bit bigger than it. That's kind of funny if you think about it. Alt. Oops. Oops.
it's like head sticking out the top, and
Yeah. So that's
Is that really the square? That's
that's
hilarious.
rough enough. Yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
a little bit more than that.
better.
So, and he's just rambling around, like his like as he's just like flailing about trying to figure out what's going to happen and what's happening to him.
And then, so, god damn it!
oh wow,
Really?
Yeah,
What does he get for bonus?
+3, +4. Sorry, +4. So
it's an
Damn.
18 difficulty too.
yeah.
So Chris, Chris.
I mean, the
failed
big thing is he failed that first one, so he got that bite. Like, and that just stuck him. Like, that just ruined where he's at. So, all right. The other Drider is going to. He's going to longsword Ryan and Domino and bite Scorpicon. Ryan, longsword. 16.
You know it.
For 4. Domino for
Hey,
longsword.
what's your AC?
16.
AC 16.
18
I don't
Domino.
have full plates.
18 Domino.
18 does not hit.
Not hit, and then he'll try to bite the Scorpicon.
Yeah, get you some real armor, Ryan.
He does
I
bite
have-
the Scorpicon.
I have one step below. Like,
Well, why does it? Come on,
Wait.
stupid thing. My roll 20 is messed
No,
up.
you-
Hold on.
I don't use a shield. That's a big thing
Yeah,
because I use the double-handed weapon. No.
I get that
Even if I
floating,
get
floating shield.
He does 6 points of damage to the Scorpicon.
magic armor, would be good.
Balden. Oh,
I'm gonna
the fires do shift. This one shifts up here, like you thought it might, Jason, and this one kind of shifts. There, something like that. Balden. That will hit.
Yep, and then 15 hits. I don't think so. No.
15 does not hit. Actually, that was your damage. You can't have 4.
You can have
That's awesome.
15 though.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I thought it was too. That's pretty good. It looks very bad. I mean, it looks like it's flailing. It's looking so upset. It doesn't know what to do. Nathaniel.
Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch.
That will hit. Describe how you kill this massive spider.
Always kill still
I'll just
me.
crawl up. Yeah, I'll just tuck under it as it's scampering around, doing its slice, bite, and I just stab it right in the middle of its little thorax. But then I cut off a piece of its leg and I turn to the gnolls and I bite on it as well.
That's pretty clever. I'm sure they love that.
They began hooting and
I
hollering.
think it's
Like,
gross. 'Cause it's not
What's that?
dead. Well, fresh.
Yeah.
Carrion eaters. I keep telling you people this.
they moved down. They're cheering and whatnot. Like, there's boos on the other side of the arena, like boo. The Scorpicon will charge towards the other one, huh?
And then I'll yell one more thing, and I'll yell to the Slad. Any other ways you want to cheat?
Oh no! Don't dare him! Don't dare him!
24. That'll miss. and that'll crit. So 11 and
A shame the sting was 27.
yeah, no, 11 and 10. Because it doesn't seem to get that much of a benefit from its awesome darkness. Allie will mumble some words and attempt to cast a spell. And she will not. As she does, the magic just like fizzles away. She goes, "This is ridiculous." Summon the Death Dealer.
Yeah, I will attempt to. I'll go assist the. Oh, I can't move that fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go here.
Yeah, that's enough. Sure. You still get advantage because it's restrained still.
It's restrained and it's like ginormous, right?
Yeah, you don't get anything for being ginormous, but it is restrained. That will hit.
For 11.
All right.
One's down.
The darkness vanishes and the Drider attempts to lash out at you. Hold on, he will.
Should he make his con save first?
I make it at the end of the round. So
Okay. I just wasn't sure when.
So he will attack at the biggest threat, which is the what's it called? Scorpicon. Which is disadvantage though, so tonight I should do this with disadvantage.
11's pretty shitty.
And he doesn't. And 8 pretty shitty.
8's even worse.
And 12. So he just he's flailing like and trying to bite at him. It's just not working. This other one is dead. Balden.
Did you roll the con or no?
Oh, you're right. Sorry, let me do the con. Drider con. He fails as more of his body begins to get 2 and 2. Next round's gonna be key. Balden.
Let's mess him up.
That will. You have advantage though. Yep. There you go. Can you roll
7, sir.
You can roll 7. Okay. It looks very, very bad. Nathaniel Greycastle.
You and the captain can make it happen.
Captain says I'm dumb as a carp.
Okay, so it's just 35. That sucks.
That will not hit.
17 plus 8.
That does hit. As you go to stab it, what you normally would expect it to be a killing blow, but as your blow goes in to kill it, you notice that like it just gives up all hope and stops fighting, and the stone just overtakes it, and it becomes a statue. And immediately the fires wink out, and there's lots of booze on the one side, and you see people like exchanging money and saying things happen, and the orcs began hooping and hollering and making some sort of like, you know, they're yelling at orc, and you hear the one of the ogres like leans over and basically screams something back at him in an orc, and they all get super quiet. The slot steps forward and then vanishes to reappear in the middle of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, a show like none other. Like I've always said, you never know what you're going to get. It appears that our Scorpicon has won again. And he hits the staff against the ground, or has won his first ever match. And he hits the staff against the ground, and you see a thing open up beneath the Scorpicon, and he falls through. And these new competitors, I think they're only here for one challenge, thankfully. But we should all give our applause, and to them a hero's purse, to, of course, walk away from this endeavor. And people are cheering. And he leans close to, I guess you, Ryan, you're the closest person. And you hear just in your mind, he's like, we will discuss this afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the show.
Can I see any keys on him?
Go ahead and make a perception check. You do not see like anything specifically key-like or anything. So, even using your base of minute 15, you don't
I
really
know.
see it. Yep. And then he hits the staff against the ground 2 more times, and you notice the portal, large portals. Oh, these guys shrink back down to normal size. And then a portal opens underneath both of them, and he kind of sighs as the stone drider shifts away. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for coming, and everyone, enjoy your time here at the Carnival of Chaos! 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 And the lights go out in the place.
So it's just us in here now, and
There's just a moment or two, and then the lights kind of come back on. Hold on, let me just. I just need to remove beings real quick. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. Get out of here. Get out of here. But you hear the gnolls cheering for you guys, and then as they're crying out, and like they're barking things at you guys. You know what they're saying, but they're barking in your favor, I guess, so to speak. Probably the most disturbing thing is when the lights come back on, is you are also close to here, and the lights come back on, and you see this scenario. So you guys can see, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the Slot has like his staff down. He's got his hands over the top of it. He's got one of those like like a ringmaster staff, whatever it is. His hands over top of it. And he's like, so decided to intervene again. It's resonating in your head. If it wasn't for allowing a shift in the competition, I would have been greatly upset.
I think we've far more entertained your customers by joining.
And again, that is why I'm not that upset. Again, perhaps the record that the champions had achieved had grown stale, and to see them actually get defeated, even with their extra empowerment, was perhaps a bit of an amusing thing for everyone to witness. So, I do not think you have much love for Driders, but I think it was more than just an animosity or maybe a loss of a bet that caused you to intervene.
Mostly, I don't like the fact that you got all these people locked up like slaves. From what I know, slaves are illegal here. So
slaves are illegal, but contracted gladiators are legal. He has a gladiator contract. And the other two are crazy. Something's really wrong with them. That is for sure. I don't know. That's what he's saying. You can roll an insight.
Let's not mince words here. I mean, a bold-faced lies. I think we've earned your respect and not to have you spill some side of lies like that.
Go and make an insight check. I mean,
no, I just call him out for lying.
Okay.
What the other guy said was that. So he's clearly lying. He's full of shit. The guy doesn't want to be here. I mean, that's he can roll his perception on whether or not he feels I'm lying.
He says so. You make a let me do that. Let me turn my music.
From a person who all of a sudden throws 8 people into a ring, I find that your expectations of a gladiator contract are fairly dubious.
You have seen the gods here from the city, correct? I mean, you've seen the gods here from Moradin, monitoring my caravel, being everywhere that things are. You've seen them, correct? Have you not?
Yes, I've seen them, and I would guarantee that they haven't spoken to the Scorpion King himself and heard the tale from him. I don't think they care that much. I think they assume that he's under a gladiator contract. He
then does reach into his robes and his well, not really robes. He's like a knapsack. And
piece of paper.
As he pulls it out, he does have. You see several other parchments in there. And go and make a perception check with advantage.
No, really, finally. They're gonna roll a 1 and a 4.
So you see some random parchments, you're not sure, and he holds out a parchment and he says, I have within my hand his contract.
Oh.
Perhaps
So-
his tale is not as complete as he. People often sign these contracts not knowing who will hold it in the end. I was not his original owner, but I
Well,
have
then,
his contract
your
now.
contract has no value. I apologize, but that law does not mean anything to me.
Did
I
he?
don't-
And
I don't
said,
think
He kind
Right.
of shrugs, but
I don't-
thankfully I do not have to answer to your authority.
Yeah, I have no authority here anyway.
He puts the thing back in his bag. What'd you say, Chris?
I said, was he under duress when he signed that piece of paper?
Originally, not that I know of, but I don't care. I acquired the contract fairly. I
Yeah, sure.
acquired the gladiator fairly.
Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
spice it up a bit, and maybe he's nervous about his odds. But you all decided to jump in and save him, so maybe his pity story will invite more.
Did we all
Outsiders.
jump? Did we all decide to do that?
One for all for one. As I understand, you arrived together, you gathered together, you competed together. It seems by all counts you are together.
Is that in a contract somewhere?
Admission sometimes comes with an extra little bit of expectation. A party is a party, so to speak. You move that close to him, Ryan?
Yeah.
As you move that
I
close,
turn around,
one of the giants move closer too, just FYI.
Okay. I turn around and face the group, and I'm like, and I sigh, but I go, Frog's right. He signed a contract. That's his word. His word's his bond. That's it.
If he signed the contract.
I have
You're
no
assuming
reason-
that this contract is actually valid. I'm looking at a room where all of a sudden he believed that I should have also been thrown into the battle because you jumped in there. So I find his logic very dubious, and I'm a little surprised that you're jumping into his side in this instance. He acquired a contract from somewhere, and this is simply a piece of paper. I don't know who to believe in this scenario. He's saying that, and you're going to believe him? This slimy
I
bastard.
turn and look.
A carnival barker.
I turn and look at the slot. I turn and look at the slot. And I go, my partner has a point. Did drag them into your show. I jumped in freely. I made my choice. They did not. I'm like, you owe them for that because they worked for you without permission, I guess is what I would say.
As I said,
Like, I chose freely to jump in.
that is fair. And as I said, when the contest was concluded, to all my publicly to all the attendants, and I am a man, or I am a being, if not of anything, of my word, that you would be rewarded a prize of a purse of fitting, and I would have passed it on to all of you. Maybe I took some liberties with bringing all in, but the magic, as it were, would only work if you were allied in such a way. It did not bring in others that may or may not have shared some common ground with you, but it brought those who had been gathered under your party. He doesn't air quote it, but he and then he so
Just have to take your word for that, I guess, huh?
that you just might. And he grins. As you hear his thoughts in your head. So a purse that would be
Carnival
fitting,
barker. What could go wrong?
a purse that would be fitting for such an endeavor, one that would make you guys all feel not taken advantage of. What would that be?
Why don't you hand us over the contracts?
Yeah, what would happen if we went into the Capitol and told them about your little venture going on here? What would happen then?
Well, as I've said, I have already been questioned by the Moranian ogres multiple times, and I have been able to provide them the documentation to satisfy their concern. A
Little
Yeah.
guards
prize
are
for a
here.
prize.
I mean, I don't know. A lot of it smells pretty fishy.
I lose future earnings, and right now I feel the next show will be even bigger with him. But if you're asking for his contract as your price to all of you, I will grant it.
How much for the little guy?
What little guy?
I don't know. You got a little guy with a crystal ball.
My soothsayer?
Oh yeah, the soothsayer. Yeah, the gnome.
All of a sudden, the slide goes super rigid, like he freezes in place. 10 minutes. Let's see here. He's just like frozen there for a while, and you see it looks like he's almost, he definitely looks like he's in pain. Like his body like stands up, like he goes all as rigid as he can. 1 second, I apologize. And just trying to do something real quick. Oh, I did this wrong. I apologize. Save image. Then there's a bit of smoke in the center of the room. What's going on? It's taking me way too long. Show in folder. Why is this not pulling up? Hold on. Where'd it go? What just?
Fine.
Technology is always so great until when it's not. Where'd it go? Son of a bitch.
I don't have Fitbit. Shit, what did I just do? God damn it.
Show in folder. That's not working at all, which sucks. Downloads, there it is. Oh, he's not that big. Except for not being red, it's supposed to be a green coat and a green hat. This man appears in the center of the room. Very tall, good looking. Not obnoxiously tall. And
Is that?
Who's that? Is that somebody new?
Yep, just materialized.
Hugh Jackman.
That's what I was trying to
It's Hugh
think of.
Jackman, yep.
I was like, is that Hugh Jackman?
It is. Ladies and gentlemen, I see that you all come to ask of my minion a question that's beyond his pay grade, so to speak. And he's got this green coat on. He's got a green top hat. He goes, I am the Green Master. And what you're asking is something that is beyond what he can give.
So we're negotiating with you now.
There is no negotiation because there's no offering that would be fitting for the lack of his service.
That valuable, huh? I guess he really is a future teller.
Now, there's nothing that you could offer me that would require me to give him, but there might be a task that I could ask of you that might entice me to allow him to go.
Yeah.
But before we move any further, my first question I would like to ask is, for our reward, do we have the other's freedom?
The
Or do we have
Scorpicon,
the other's contract? The Scorpicon.
he snaps his fingers, and there's a moment, and the slot stops to become rigid. Oh, I'll give this to you guys, especially with your 15 perception, I guess, because if I ask you to roll it, you're not going to make it. He's got a green gem in the center of his like in the center of his forehead that's underneath the hat.
Okay.
Just for reference. And he looks like his coat
I know
looks
what that
very
is.
his coat looks very magical. He looks like he's got a lot going on. And then he snaps his fingers. The slide loses some of its rigidity, and then he goes back and he looks like he's just been like a dog that's been beaten. Like he reaches back into the thing, and his hands are shaking as he pulls out the contract, and he just holds it out there. He holds it out to you, Ryan. His hand's still shaking. The giants also look really nervous, like they actually take a step back from him, and he hands the thing out to you, Ryan. His hand's shaking.
Oh, the ogres or giants? What are they?
The slot.
They're giants, but the slot
giants.
hands the contract out to Ryan.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay. You open up, and it's written in some. Well, what language did you read?
Orf.
Fair enough. And yeah, maybe if you read common. It's written in some other language, but there's definitely a signature of some sort at the bottom, and it looks like it has some mentions about like there's some numbers in there, so you assume it's maybe like a years of service or time of service, and there's some other stuff there. Jared's character could probably read it for you later on. So, yes, the slide hands it over to you, and then it just
Rip it up.
And as you do, the Green Master begins to laugh. He's like, you know those need to be turned in, and the other side of it destroyed as well. You may have just jeopardized your man's freedom. To which Allie quickly moves over, and she just does the mending spell and puts it back together. She's like, not yet. And there's a moment where the magic doesn't seem to work, but she forces it, and it does. So,
Look at her and like, thanks. I'm not.
Go ahead. He did take the when he did materialize, the staff also flew out of the slot's hands and into his. So he's holding the staff, the ringmaster staff.
Yeah, that thing has all the power.
Seems to have some sort of power here.
All right. So what sort of sick bargain do we have to make to get these people free?
No, you have his freedom, but now you ask for my companion. There's a task I will ask of you, but you all seem to be a bit not prepared for such an endeavor at this point. I urge you to stay the night here within the carnival, and in the morning, word will be given to you of what I require and what I need. It is a simple item to retrieve, but it might be you would say, perilous. And I do not expect all of you to return from such an endeavor. In fact, if one of you return, I'll be surprised. But then, that is what it is worth to me. Is his life worth that to you?
What do you think, Ryan? Or I mean,
I'm like, not really, but we're gonna do it. Seems like the moral thing to do.
So then, do we have a deal? And he extends his hand towards you.
I need to hear what you want me to do. If you're like, you need to go to the next village and rape and kill babies, no deal.
I can
Don't shake hands and tell you I'm going to do it.
That vulgar.
Particulars.
But I need to know. This is the rub, I suppose. I am making you an offer. You will stay in here. You will stay in the carnival until such time as you decide to take out upon the journey to retrieve an item for me from an area not far, but far enough away to be an inconvenience, and an area that is very dangerous. There is no babies to rape or women to kill or whatever it is you are concerned about. It is merely an item you must retrieve from a difficult layer of sorts, guarded by some very nasty, nasty beings.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to have to get the particulars on that.
That is where you will have to yield a little bit to me, as I am yielding a bit to you all and allowing you to stay safely within my carnival until such time as you depart.
Oh, I can stay outside the carnival. That's fine. I hold up the contract he just gave me. I'm like, yeah, I'm not signing or making a deal with anyone who does one of these.
Yeah.
He goes,
I have a tendency to believe I'm going to end on the bad end of it.
This deal just requires a handshake, and he grins. And there's just something very sinister in that grin as he extends his hand again to you.
Right.
And this time, I need to know if you speak for all of them to make sure they're all bound.
I don't speak for I don't speak for anyone but me.
Very well, then you will take this deal. Will the others join in? You will need their help in this endeavor.
I mean, I
I'll
offer
look at Allie. I'm like, I don't like this.
She's like,
This is what we dwarves call a trap.
yeah, yeah, no doubt.
I don't know. She's staring at him. She is not really. She looked away slightly to do the mending spell, but other than that, she's not taking her eyes off of him. Like, not like in a lustful, like, oh, look how hot he is way. More in a, something very evil and wicked is standing in this place, and you don't not look at it just to make sure you know where it is at all times.
Yeah.
These are the terms that I've offered, and because
you agree with it, I'll go with it.
Because I can, and because I decided to be less forthcoming, I will keep your other two. I will keep two of your other companions safe, and you may ask for the third to join you on this endeavor. That's more of a DM thing. That doesn't have anything to do with anything. This is a DM thing. So, ask for Derek's character out. That'd be nice. And
he's kind of the one I want least. So I'm just gonna. He's always going on about the cheese and the spirit flows. I'm like, oh.
Oh no,
one of them.
What is our penalty?
I bet you're
what is our penalty if we do not return with the item?
If you fail, to whom?
Outside of dying. Outside of dying. What would you consider? Since contracts seem to be very important to everybody here. What's the?
I don't deal. I am making a deal. A handshake is all I need.
You have to go get something in order to save the person's life. You agree to it, Graybeard. I will align with your agreement.
I will. My magic and my blade will assist you, Graybeard, as well.
Allie puts her hand on your shoulder and she's like, you know I'm with you, no matter what.
She's the thing.
She is the thing.
I'll reach out and shake his hand. I'm like, damn gnomes. They're always getting people into problems.
Right. As you touch his hand, the warmth of
tiny elves.
The warmth of his hand is terrifying. And his grip is frightening. And as you see, there's a vision that kind of lays over him of one of just think of a Faustian kind of devil look.
Figure that was coming.
Yep. And you feel the searing pain in your arm, and you look down and you have a weird tattoo symbol on your arm. We have an agreement now. A deal has been struck.
Great.
Didn't agree on tattoos. We engaged now too.
Nobody else sees it. Just Ryan. Just FYI, no one else sees anything. And Ryan like holds his arm out. Does kind of like Ryan's pretty tough, so he probably just kind of like flexes on it a little bit and maybe scissors through his teeth a little bit because the searing pain as it's burned into his skin. But Ryan, Allie's like, "What are you talking about, tattoo?"
I put my hand in her face. I'm like, "This damn thing."
She's like, She pulls her hand down and she touches the back of her hand to your forehead. Are you feverish? There's nothing there. She's still watching the Green Master.
Oh, I hate tricky people.
And with that, he says, "We have again. I wish you all to enjoy your stay here, and I look forward to the conclusion of our business. Till then, get your rest. You will need it." And he vanishes. And the stack floats back over towards the slot. Who grabs it, and the slot and the giant all seem to breathe a sigh of relief. And this Slod looks
No.
back over to you all. He's like shivering a little bit, like he's got the chill down his spine.
This is just a Ryan question.
Yeah.
Is it a staff or is it a rod?
I guess it's more of a rod, to be fair. It's like what like when they like what the guys would have, like a pretty long stick that
like a band, like a marching band.
yeah, exactly,
stick
yeah, like the ringmaster would have, yeah.
No, I gotcha.
I described where he's pounded it in the ground, but he's probably
Yeah.
pounded it more like closer, to, like the end of it down, stuff like that, more to dramatic moves that make it, yeah. But it's yeah. So.
Ryan's just wondering because rod is very particular.
More like a cane or rod cane.
I don't know if you.
It's not a specific magic item, Ryan. It's not a specific magic item. It's just it has to deal with the layer effects for this place. So.
No, I was just saying because Asmodeus is known for he has a rod.
He does have a rod. Thing. Yeah, yeah.
That's his thing.
Sure. It's not that level of a devil, right?
Yeah. I think you just made a deal with the devil, Baldwin.
You did make a deal with a devil, but yes, he doesn't have. It's not the
Very Faustian.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I love how everyone shoved it on me. They're like, "Yeah, I'll just do whatever you do, man. You make the deal, and we're down with it." Not everyone's got a tramp stamp now. Just me.
No one sees anything, sir. You don't. There's nothing there. So.
Well, you popped up and you seem like the contract expert all of a sudden. So.
It's just my character's more lawful than he is good.
No, it was actually very perfect. No, that was very perfect. And it's really good too because my character is chaotic good, and he's like, bullshit contract you're giving me. That's bullshit. What are you talking about? It's bullshit. Somebody sold it to somebody else. Well, that's bullshit too.
We'd be coming at it very different angles, like.
And you have Jason Musial coming into that there too. Bullshit, sell my contract. What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't agree to do business with you.
It's like, I sold one of my pieces to someone, and they sold it to someone else. Like, once it's out of my hands, it's nothing I can do with it. Not my business anymore.
I mean, his story was a little vague in some of the details, Jason. So I mean, there is probably some.
What was that?
The Scorpicon story, if you remember.
I thought he got kidnapped.
Well,
I thought he was press gangs too.
I thought he got kidnapped and indentured into service.
Yeah,
so from that point on, I don't care what you sign or do.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I recalled, and I couldn't remember if that was right. But that's what I remembered, so that's what I went with. I didn't know he was making shit up, so he doesn't seem on the up and up. Can we get Jared's character? I don't know maybe we can. Oh, sorry, the Slod's still here.
Yeah, but he basically bows away and nods to you all, and he's you hear in your mind, you will find tents east. I believe you've already spoken with some others who have made a deal and wait for a certain command or order. They can show you where you could stay and put your bed up for the night. And then
I say something like, "It seems like we're all just stepping in it, aren't we?" Just get by. Yeah, we'll go make a camp bed.
And that's probably where I'm going to end it tonight for you guys. So
Who did we meet that we're under contract to? Oh, you just mean like the gnome or whatever?
No, he probably means the Drows, because the Drows were saying they were basically waiting to find work. They basically had lost their other contracts. They were just living there for the time being.
Okay, they were.
The devil guy. He's probably got tons of work for them.
Right. So there's probably more to their story as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, will his lieutenant guy? Will he let me take a look at the rod? Probably not, right? The magic rod.
I don't think he will.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I don't think he'll let you look at his rod, but if you really want to, maybe you can.
Hey, buddy, let me see your rod. Let me see what we're working with. Come on.
One of those funny things, I'll put you guys outside. Do this real quick. Pace, you'll be giant. Of course, you'll be giant because that's what this game does sometimes. Because for some reason, even though I have the size set, it's not resizing people. Well, that went kind of the exact way I thought it might have gone. I was like,
I did it.
I wonder if they won't intervene and try to help the Scorpicon guy. Oh, good. Ryan's already down there. Ryan's already down there.
Ryan doesn't mess around.
Yeah, it's perfect. So,
It didn't seem right.
Ryan's basically, a minion of hell now because he's tattooed into the clan.
all right, everyone got 1,875 experience points. For some reason, Nathaniel, you hadn't already leveled up?
It seems weird. I'll just make sure I'm only 6th. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 6.
But
We-
now
we-
you guys will get your long rest, which means you will become fully 6.
yeah.
Right.
And it's Kodo and Poto here that show you where the things are and how they are. Lucky Star
It's not
and
Sasha and Michu?
yeah, oh sorry, yeah, sure, it'd be Sasha and Michu. They're here. The Lucky Star and Wilmer are here as well, but they're not.
And Atlas too.
Atlas has joined you guys to be able to go on the adventure. So, but Lucky Star and Wilma will remain behind. So, unless you want to swap Allie out for one of them, then I guess you could change it up. But you guys have kind of been running more Allie than Lucky Star or Wilma. Because I have got to reduce the number of gosh darn NPCs.
You just need to drop them off. Send them somewhere.
But there you go.
And it doesn't help when players become NPCs.
No, it doesn't at all. I mean, I knew that there was
Sorry,
enemies of that
volunteer.
was deadly, but it wasn't too deadly. So I wasn't
Yeah, out, Ryan. Is that what you said?
No, sorry. I hit a button on accident.
Okay, smithing tools, so he's smithing away.
Yeah, I'll update
Wow,
my
that would've been
character
really good.
before next. I can just log in here and update my character, right? Because I gotta do
Yeah,
more to
you
it.
can do that anytime. That's what I did.
Okay. So I've been waiting for this moment to correct some things.
All your
so
life. Waiting for
Yeah.
this moment
That's
all
funny.
of my life. Well, hope everyone had fun. I know it was pretty short, kind of one fight encounter.
Yeah, that's all right. It was very harrowing because I was hurt beforehand.
Oh, we
I
also
should-
hurt beforehand. We got fucked up by those things that fucking
Yeah,
Ryan
no, I
let
knew,
us
I knew,
into.
yeah, I knew that. So
I was
that was
like,
part of the.
fuck.
That's what made this encounter more dangerous. This actually wasn't that dangerous of an encounter, especially when you had the Scorpicon on your side. Jumping in as early as you did meant he was still like hardy. I thought maybe you'd jump in like when he was like getting cut down by them, or realize that the guy was like every time he got an advantage, like he was gonna grow them or heal them or something, and you're like, oh, he's never gonna win this fight then. And yeah, so
Yeah, Ryan didn't waste any time.
No.
He said, "Fuck that noise."
that was beautiful. So
That stone to flesh worked out.
Yeah,
well.
that was a big deal
Solid.
too. I think that helped a lot. So I don't think I mean if I had taken a decent hit, I would have been done. I'm glad I saved my half damage for the other thing. I didn't use it on the one thing.
Drivers hit really
So-
hard. So and they have decent hit points.
Yeah, I
and
had
decent
about
armor classes.
two-
They're actually pretty tough.
I had about 2 decent hits left. Otherwise, I would have been down.
You got the nice resistance to the poison and the save. That's kind of nice for that
Yeah.
part of it.
I have 5 hit points, Ryan.
Driders are challenge rating 6 creatures, so they're tough. The Scorpicon, he is a challenge rating. He's a 6 as well. Yeah.
I don't like going below 40.
So,
Yeah, how many hit points did the Driders have?
they have 123,
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
and he healed them back for 100.
And then they healed up.
Yeah, they healed back to
I was like,
100. So it was just a flat 100 each one of them. So I brought them up to 100. Originally, I was gonna do the other math, and I'm like, I'm just gonna put them at 100 even. Makes my life easy. So, and then make them large, which doesn't really. It makes the show scarier if you think about it, right? They just suddenly got gargantuan, but really, they're doing the extra D4 damage. Okay, so
That doesn't really make sense. If they
that's part of
Large
the
and
large.
shrink are better to use on objects.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
shrink a door so you can get past it. Like things like that. Enlarge a rock so it blocks an entrance.
Right.
Stuff like that is good uses of it. But yeah, just putting it on like stuff is not the best.
I'm coming.
I guess I should technically still only increase them by one setter, even though it says it doubles their size. They're only they only go up. They only go from
One size
one
category.
category up.
And that didn't even exist in 3.5.
I don't know. I think enlarge and reduce has been around for a while.
3.5, your size it will not. It said it will not change your size category.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, I don't know. It definitely. I don't know.
So second
It's not bad.
edition,
It's a little overrated. You always think it's going to be cooler than it ends up being.
Yeah, he's only second
edition was the worst because you had to do hardcore math.
Right.
Like-
You do the dimensions of what you became. Like, oh, you were this size, and yeah, you're 130
Well,
pounds.
you do
Yeah.
every level of the caster, they grow 10%.
Right.
Then you have,
Yeah.
then their damage goes up by 10%. But then their armor class is reduced by 10% per level. So you have to kind of figure out, like, you have to do all this math to figure out, like, what the damage is. Like,
Well, that's what D&D
they
was
do.
for. Back that was old school D&D. That's what it was for. That's why I had tables for everything.
Right. Exactly.
They do 0.7 times more damage. Ah, they did a lovely 18.6.
Yeah. All right. That's
One
pretty
thing you
good.
used to get is
These aren't the droids where these aren't the droid. Hey, oh my God, Obi-Wan, Cody. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I saw that. Was good.
What can you do? All right. Oh, the Drow do have your. I'll give you this guys too, I guess. They will provide you post the evening your list of the names. Where's the party's quest, player quest, Ledger of Slaves, and I'll go ahead and put in the Ledger of Slaves. This is what they decoded. Edit. And it might not be my most original, but it is what it is. There you go. That's the decoding things they gave you.
I don't see anything.
Oh,
I show the players. There you go. I'll redo it. It's in your party
There it
quest Ledger of Slaves. If you scroll down.
Dorothy, human, female, 15, wizard in an emerald tower. Elvis, human, male, 22, force keep knight. Halfling male, Willow. PP?
Or Pippi.
Oh, okay. A farmhouse barn farmer. Good. I like it. That's fun.
So it's obviously where they delivered them, and the person that they delivered them to.
a mind flayer monster. Nice.
Well, poor Xavier. That sucks.
Yeah, he may be done.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna check out Xavier. So it also might be that we could try to go help these people.
Ryan has to decode the ledger of the other people that were already
Yeah.
the slaves are already delivered.
Right.
Now you got basically some pretty interesting information. I guess there's some things here, and I don't know. Maybe if you knew a soothsayer who might be able to give you more guidance.
Oh, the gnome guy.
What? It's almost like this comes together. Yep. And then the age is the age. Did you already know that from Lucky Star and they, remember they had the 10 and 12 were their numbers? Yeah.
10 and 12, but that was supposed to be like their fake age.
Right. Exactly.
So like 15 was their fake age. Yeah, 22. Okay.
Yeah, it's just there's something there. So there's something that maybe certain clients require certain things versus other clients. So,
So may have just been at the start. So might just have to roll with that one again. Don't go back and poke. Don't go back and poke holes in the thingamajig. So whatever it is.
I
Well,
like
no,
look at it and like,
Yeah.
I would kind of chuckle and just be like, "No dwarves, we don't get taken as slaves."
No dwarves. Nobody wants you. except,
That really
except for
hurts,
us.
you know.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're both for
Apologize.
it, so.
I didn't mean to do that for you. I'm in a mean mood.
So it could be their apparent age or it could be their actual age. That's that you don't know. But yeah, you do know the girls were listed as 10 and 12, but they are or what is it? Yeah, 10 and 12, but they are obviously older than 10 and 12. So but again, there might be different needs for different people.
Different people.
And then, like I said, there's some
Yeah,
aspects.
did we just meet? Allie's dad? Like that's her dad, right?
Oh, yeah. That's unknown. You never can tell with tieflings.
Never
Right, I
can
got
tell
you.
with
That's funny.
beefers.
Because that is the way it goes. Those Tiefers, they're devils. Devils are devils. So very cool.
All right, I'm gonna update my character for the next game, but I mean, I guess everyone right now is still okay for a week from today. I'll check with Derek, I guess.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
So
I'm good with it.
cool. Yeah, I should be all right. I shouldn't have to work tomorrow because it was this. I was hoping this was going to be next Friday, but then they met me emailed today and like, hey, we're going to do it this Friday. Of course, you guys do. So.
I know.
Is Derek still moving, or did he move already?
He moved already, so he is now on his own. But he decided to go stay at a friend's house tonight. that is close to where he has to get up and go for work. But so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, on fun news, I did send you guys the pictures, but you can ooh la la it. I mean, ooh look. Oh, this was Dominion. Ooh, look at that. Very nice. Much easier than the garbage shit that they had. It's very good. Oh, Ryan really didn't give a fuck. So
He's still here. He just sent his video.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I just couldn't see what you were holding up. Your thing's been swirling, and I was like, "Oh, okay." He's showing us something. So
yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was just I had like the old game of Dominion, and I just put it in like magic card boxes because it's like this giant box that's like, I mean, I don't know if you can still see anymore. It's like this. It's fucking huge. It has just so much blank space in it. So I've just kind of actually been for Sacrilege. I've just been going through my board games, and if a box is just mostly empty space, then I'm like, well, goodbye box, and I got like Ziploc bags and some shit like that, so I can just kind of like consolidate the games that I don't play a lot, and so I can keep them on shelves. But that's all it was.
I was laughing because right as you said, like "ooh la la," I was scrolling through like a PDF, and
Corn.
I will post the picture.
Oh. Where is this? Close this. Let it. Where is it?
Where did you put it in the general thing?
Yeah, just in the
With-
general, like
With the
there.
Twi'lek? Ula?
"oola," because Jason's like "ooh la la," and I'm like scrolling right by there.
That's weird. What's up? Next thing he's like, Fortuna. Wait, what?
Would you believe Bib Fortuna doesn't have any dark side points? Come on, man. That guy's done some shit.
Gosh, he's gotta have a that's old. Yes, that they need to be updated.
That
That guy's
can't be
done some shit. Jabba's got dark side points because he's done some shit.
Yeah.
Isn't Ula dead? Didn't she die? In Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he drops her in the pit with the Rancor.
First off, yeah, because she won't give him loving.
Right.
Ula's got dark side points, or Ula doesn't have dark side points? Wasn't
doesn't
Ula?
have-
She doesn't have any dark side.
She does not. She does not.
But he's saying
Oh.
Bib Fortuna doesn't, which is Jabba's little right hand man, little schemer.
The little
No.
little schemer.
No,
Oh.
the guy that's
No.
next to him, the Twilight that's there, with he's leans over and he goes, he translates
Oh,
things.
yeah.
And says,
Yeah, I gotcha.
And
Ooh,
then-
wonga wonga.
yeah. And then Luke does the mind trick on him. He's like, "Oh, you're so stupid." So,
And then he got Bib Fat Tuna.
yeah, he did. He did get, yeah.
That's funny. Ooh la la.
He ate a lot of food. And he's like,
That's
"I'm the king." He wanted to be like Jabba.
Yeah, he was fat. Yeah, so I get whatever. I don't know. It's so I don't know. Boba Fett running the galaxy now, righting wrongs. Is that what it's supposed to be or something?
I don't think that's what he's gonna do.
You don't think
I
that's what
think
he's
he's gonna take over the crime
Right,
industry.
he's a crime guy. He had a debt to the Mandalorian, and once that was paid, now all things are equal. That's the lawful evil side of it all, right? He's gonna go be the crime lord. So
Okay.
But he's literally like the crime lord of shit right now. Like you saw,
yeah,
like
Well,
Bib
that's what I was-
Fortuna had no one there and anything like that. Like I have tendencies to believe like he's got that house and that's about it.
right.
Like
He's welled up in there, but I think that's all he wanted to do, right? He's going to sit back and just be a putz. But I imagine Boba will be a little bit more aggressive. So
right, a power vacuum like that. All the other Hutts probably just jumped on that. Like
right, exactly. Yeah,
that's the way they're described.
Right.
Like it would be nice to get some more Hutts in a story. Like I like the Hutts. I think they're cool.
yeah. We might see a lot of that in the next thing. We'll have to see.
Yeah, they were obviously on. I mean, I would be pretty sure they were on Tatooine, right? That's where the.
Yeah, that was Tatooine. Yeah.
Well, that's where Jabba is, but there's a whole thing called Hutt space. Like it's all at the fringes. Like Hutts are like the five families in New York. Like there's different Hutt clans that run criminal syndicates, and they all work together in a sense, but they're all also enemies in a sense. Very crimey. So, if you want to hear my ranty Star Wars theory, I kind of pieced this together from a couple people, but I think that this is a reasonable idea. I don't think this is what they intended, but I do think that it's like reasonable. All right. So you have Palpatine, right? So his overarching goal in all 9 stories, if we're going to include them all, is to become like immortal. All right.
That makes sense.
Like he wants to live forever. That's
Right.
like his thing. Rule the galaxy, live
Lots
forever.
of Sith Emperors have. Yeah, that's the thing. Yep, live forever.
Okay. It is very, very difficult to clone someone with an M count with metachlorians.
Right.
We're there. So he created Anakin as this like super being, have a ton of force power. And then he was going to groom him to be his apprentice. Why did he groom him to be his apprentice? Well, we learned in the last movie, in number 9, that in essence, he can jump into someone's body. So he created Anakin for the sole purpose of eventually jumping into a really, really powerful Force user's body to continue to live. His plan got fucked up because Anakin lost his fucking legs and his arms and became a robot stump boy. And that seriously affected him. So he couldn't use that body. So he's like, I'm going to have to use your son now.
Luke. Yep, that makes sense.
And he died.
Right.
And when he died, they brought him back as a clone, except his clone's all fucked up. So he needs a body to go into. And then that explains the sequel series where he's trying to get into Rey and or
Wait,
Kylo.
creepy.
Well, that goes back to, and I don't remember which one it is, and I don't know if, whatever, but that goes back to, I don't know if you read them, but it was like, I think either the first book or the second book was called like The Rule of Two, but it was like Darth Bane or Darth Sidious or some crap
Yes,
like that,
yeah,
where that's what they do. He takes over his apprentices or whatever it is, or whatever
Well,
that
the
was.
Sith just had a rule too because they went crazy when they had too many Siths running around. Although the rule two
Well, there
is
was
very
that. No,
loose.
but the guy who came up with that also basically like would take over somebody else's body and become
Yeah.
them. So
I
whatever
think the
that one's
original
name
Emperor
was,
did stuff like that
it
too.
was like
Yeah.
Darth Bane or some crap like that, or some stupid thing like that. But then the book was The Rule of Two, and that's where it was like introduced. But it like was like the first. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. It was. I read it a long time ago. It was like my first touch in Star Wars after 45 years. I swear. But I had a student who was like, "You gotta read this. It's like the first Sith book." It was good. I enjoyed it. It was just whatever it was.
I read some of their newer books. They're not great, but they're not bad. I read the one where, what is it? Kanan and what's her face meet? Hera from Rebels,
Oh, nice. Gotcha.
where they meet and how they come together. So I read that one. That was okay. And I read another one about right after, basically, like Vader becomes Vader and the Emperor kind of takes over, but it's basically a book about them, like in the beginning of them, like doing this empire, like times weren't so easy. And like there was a lot of people still rebelling against them and stuff like that. And the Vader and the Emperor go on like an adventure. And
What?
they're going to a planet that's basically rebelling against them. And what is it? It's actually Twi'lek, the Twi'lek homeworld. I forgot what it's
Oh,
called.
Rylath, something like that.
Rylath.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they end up blowing the Emperor's ship out of the sky, and they crash. And so it's the Emperor and Vader and a couple of the Emperor's guards, like going through the jungles while they're being hunted by all of Ryloth.
Right.
Because they want to kill him as like a thing, like, yeah, this is we did this big political act. It's them just like being badass.
Huh.
And it's also like it shows how the Emperor taught him lessons, like, and taught Vader like how to become more powerful and stuff like that. And stuff like he's just like, you're still having thoughts about Padme. That's bad. Like, you shouldn't do that anymore. Like, you need to leave that shit behind. You need to, and he would just tell him, like,
kind of thing. Yeah.
And then
he would just tell him like, yo, you need to. And it has from Darth Vader's point of view, like how he focuses the Force through like hate. And like he's like, no, there is no calm. There's only fire. There is no this. And like that's how he uses the Force to do all of his stuff. And so it was really neat. Like that one was kind of cool.
I know there's another one too about like Tarkin and like the Vader having a weird, interesting relationship too with, how like Tarkin was like helping with Vader's like education in some ways and like putting basically Vader through trials or like betrayal. I don't know. It was an interesting thing about why Vader has a lot of respect for Tarkin because Tarkin's just got this really just very wicked, sinister mind. Like, and yeah, so.
Yeah, I'm talking, Tarkin's one of the only, he's probably the only person besides the Emperor that puts Vader in his place.
Right? Ever. Yep. They explain why that is.
Too.
What happened?
I said Vader actually listens to him,
Because because Tarkin is apparently like really a badass or something like that. I don't know, extended universe stuff. Or expanded. I should say expanded universe would be more accurate, I guess, because it's just kind of like expanding what we have already accepted with some of these guys. So.
And Timothy Zahn wrote a new Thrawn trilogy.
Yeah, especially since Thrawn's now part of things, thanks to Filoni.
Yeah, basically they're like, Thrawn's one of the good things from the EU. We need to bring him into the universe now and do that.
The OU, the original universe. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye, Jay.
Oh, yeah. Shit, it is late. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I gotta go too. But lovely talking.
Always a pleasure. Yep.
See y'all later.
Take it easy, sir.
See you, Ryan. Oh, that was quick.
Try to get this guy's thing repainted. That is like too cheesy. Well, I hope you had fun. So
Yeah, it's always fun. My super fan is still awake. Yeah, actually, I gotta go too. I gotta put him to bed.
good luck, sir.
All right, bye, Mike.
All right, take it easy. See you guys. Right now, file.